Hi, boys and girls. I am up today, but I still want to make sure that you are learning and getting what you need. Here is a quick review of the different labels of a division problem. Quotient is the answer, dividend, the number being divided, divisor, how much something is being divided, and the remainder is the leftover. So if you had this at home, what parts would be A, what parts would be B, C, and D? Go ahead and pause it here and you check it. And then when you're ready to, you do it, I should say. And then when you're ready to check it, go ahead and press play. We have B, 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 A, D, A, D. Oh, that was an awful D. C, C, D, and C. All right, hopefully you got those all correct. So we are still working on division, 3 digits by 1 digit. Here is a quick review. Make sure you divide, multiply, subtract, check, and bring down. Division is basically just repeated subtraction, right? We look over here, 3 goes into 4, 1 time, subtract the 3 from the 4, we have 1. 3 can't go into 1, so I bring down this 9. Now 3 can go into 19, 6 times, because 3 times 6 equals 18. I subtract it and I get 1 again. If I look at this 1, I see it's smaller than 3. Since I have nothing left to bring down, it's a remainder of 1. Okay, if you feel like you can do this on your own, go ahead and pause it and then just press play when you want to check your answer. Otherwise, stick here with me and do it with me. This is from your quiz 10.6, so please make sure that you go ahead and write this answer down. Okay, so when I look at this big number, I look at it and I say, okay, 8 can't go into 4. And if it makes you feel better, you can put a 0 here and then just take the 0 away later. I tend to not because I don't need to, but if you need to, you can. If I look right here, 8 goes into 4. No, 8 goes into 46. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 6 is 48. That's too much, so it has to be 5. And since it's going into 46, I put it in that last number, and that's why my 5 is right up here, okay? Now I have 40. I love these boxes, makes it so easy. And I get a 6. 8 goes into 6. Nope, I got to bring down this 3. 8 goes into 63. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 7 is 56. Okay, then I subtract again. Remember, it's just like repeated subtraction. Carry the 1 and I get 7. So I get 57. I'm going to put my answer over here with 7 left over. And then you know I like to check it. So we're going to do 57 times 8. That's a 6. Carry the 5. 8 times 5 is 40 plus 5 is 45. And then I have to add that 7. My remainder, I have to add it back to that number. And I get a 3. I get 463. Woohoo! Did you get that correct? If you did not, hopefully you saw the error. If you need to pause it and check it or go slower, pause it anytime. Okay, here we have our next one. And this again is from quiz 10.6. So this is our number that's being divided. So we put it in here, 259. Like I said, if you want to pause it and do it on your own and then check it, please do so. Now, if you are stuck and you do not know your math facts, feel free to use a math chart when we're doing division. I still want you practicing your math facts every day because you need to know them. But for the sake of sanity, use the chart so you can get your division done, okay? I look at this, 3 cannot go into 2, so I have to go 3 goes into 25. So I take my 3, I look at my 3 and I go all the way down, 21, 24, 27. Well, that is too much. So I'm going to look at 24, 3 times 8. 3 times 8 is 24. I get 1. 3 cannot go into 1. I have a 9 to bring down. so I bring my 9 down. 3 goes into 19, I should say. I go back over here. I have 18 and 21. 21 is too much, so I go up to 6, and I get 18. Subtract it, I have a 1. 1 is less than 3, so I know that is my remainder of 1. 86, remainder 1. And as always, we check it. 86, that's why I love math, times 3, 18, carry that 1. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 1 is 25. I have to add back my remainder, which is 1, and I get 259. Woohoo! Did you get that correct? Because we did. Okay, this one you get to choose. Are you going to do the easier? If you do the easier one, it is from quiz 10.3. If you do the hard one, it's from 10.6. Go ahead and try that on your own. And let's see what you get. Try that on your own. I'm going to do it very quickly right here. And that way you can check it, okay? 4 goes into 66. 1, 4. Bring down the 2. Nope. Bring down the 6. 4 goes into 26 6 times. That's 24. And I get a remainder of 2. So for the easier one, you should get 16, remainder 2. If you chose to do the harder one, let's see if I can fit it on here. Little teeny tiny. No, I can't write small. We'll try. 4 goes into 7. 1 time. 6. 1. Bring down the 2. 4 goes into 12. 3 times. 12. 0. Bring down that 1. 4 goes into 1. 0 times. Remember, we have to put that 0. And we have a remainder of 1. Because we go to 0. Okay, so don't forget that 0. And if you look at it, 4 times 100 is 400, right? So you have to make sure that you guys, oh, I messed up. Did you see where I messed up? I put 6. I messed up big time. See, I checked it because I'm like 4 times 1 is 400. That's too far away. I messed it all up. Did you see that? And that's okay. That's why I like to always check my work. That's why I love math, because you can check it and see if you got it right or wrong, and it is okay to make a mistake, because it's easy to make a mistake in math by just writing the wrong number or thinking the wrong number like I just did. 4 goes into 7. 1 time. But see, last time I put a 6 here. Don't know why I put a 6 there. Apparently I need more coffee. 7 minus 4 is 3. There we go. Bring down that 2. 4 goes into 32. 8 times. 0. Bring down the 1. 4 goes into 1. 0 times, because 180 is very different than just 18. 0. And we have a remainder of 1. Okay, so this one would be 180, remainder 1. And then I can check it. So 4 times 1 is 400. I'm going to put it up here. 4 times 80 is 320. And then I add my remainder of 1. And I get 721. Now I'm good. Okay, see, that's why I always check it. You should check it too, okay? So when you have a remainder, do you think you could divide it as well if we broke it up into pieces? Why? So just think about that, okay? How are you guys feeling? Like I said, if you are struggling with those math facts, please make sure that you are going and using a chart just for yourself, because if you're trying to figure out the multiplication facts and then you're trying to divide, you're spending twice the amount of time doing one problem, okay? I still want you practicing those math facts. You better have them mastered by the end of the year, because things are just getting harder in math, okay? Make sure you're checking out your pathways in the Weebly. Let's do a couple of more for you to check, okay? Let's do 47. We have a little bit of time. Divided by 7. 7 goes into 47. Well, I know 7 times 7 is 49. That's too much. And 7 times 6 is 42. So we'll do that. 42, 5. 7 cannot go into 5, and I have nothing to bring down, so I have a remainder of 5. This is in your OLS for 10.3, and then this one is in your OLS for 10.6. 563 divided by 4. 4 goes into 5 one time. Subtract 1. Bring down the 6. 4 goes into 16 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16. 0. I bring down my 3, and since I bring down my 3, 4 goes into 3 0 times. Since I brought the 3 down, I have to put this 0 here, okay? 0 times 3, and I get a remainder of 3, okay? All right, my friends, I hope you guys are practicing this. Like I said, go to the Weebly, check. There's plenty of resources on there for you to get the help so you can get extra practice with division. Also, don't forget the Zoom room. There is tutoring available in there from 9 to 12. I sent that to you last week in your Friday newsletter. Okay, you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody.